Are you about to tell me to wait in the car?
I didn't say all that.
What, you think I can't with this arm?
You got nothing to prove to me, okay?
But I have something to prove to me.
That is actress Simone Missick as Detective Misty Knight in Marvel's Luke Cage. She was Marvel's first black female superhero on TV, and now she is back for the new season of All Rise on OWN. She plays Judge Lola Carmichael in the courtroom drama. In this clip, Judge Carmichael is in the process of approving a plea deal when her ex interrupts the court proceedings.
The defendant has agreed to accept 3 years of summary probation, penalties totaling $5,000, a 3-month court-approved alcohol education program, and restitution to the injured party. Is that correct?
Excuse the interruption, Your Honor. But I think we could come up with more favorable terms for Mr. Dunn.
What?
Uh-oh.
What? Get him out of here.
Those eyes say it all. Simone Missick joins us now. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
So this is the first season where you are executive producer.
Yes.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
What's the best part and what's the biggest difference between just being the lead to now having this behind the scenes role?
The best part is being able to support everyone in a real way. You know, I always advocate for my actors and for everyone on our crew. We have an amazing crew, but now they actually listen to me. So I've gotten to hire some amazing actors that, you know, might not have even gotten in the door sometimes. The biggest difference is all the emails. It's literally constantly, like, we're on set, I'm looking at an edit and sending notes, or I'm on a call in between a take in order to listen to what our own executives have to tell us. And that new partnership is wonderful. So it's just a little bit more work, but a lot more fun.
That sounds like amazing to have that ownership. So you just mentioned OWN. OWN picked up All Rise, and of course, OWN is run by Oprah.
Yes.
So she, I heard, was part of your table read for, you know, rehearsals. We're gonna actually let's play that tape right now.
When we, you know, look at this beautiful cast and the work that you all have done, led by the force herself, Miss Simone Missick, there was no choice but to say, yes, all rise. I felt immediately.
Can I just say, I mean, very few people have had the honor of being part of an Oprah.
Come on, that moment.
Opera moment.
That's
a Miss Winfrey opera moment. That should be something.
I read that Oprah was on one of your vision boards growing up.
Oh, my goodness. So I literally just pulled this out a couple days ago just to look at it. She's on the vision board because she's Miss Winfrey. It's like, of course she's on a vision board, but never in my wildest prayers did I realize that it was going to come together in that way. And there are so many things on that vision board that have come to fruition, which is amazing. So many things that have happened for my husband. And I'm like, wow, I didn't see that part of the vision. But, you know, they call it the Tetris effect of, like, what you see and what you know, constantly run your mind over can be what you can achieve. And I just believe that, I praise God that Miss Winfrey is now my boss, which is beautiful.
You know, I don't think it's a coincidence because your mind is working on things subconsciously also, even if you're not directing it or don't feel like you're directing. It's there, it's happening. Those boards do work. I'm really curious about your character. All right, so season 3, we got a little taste of the kind of, that you'd call it messiness in her personal life, even as she has it all buttoned up and together as a judge. What other messiness do we have in store?
You know, Lola is a working mom. And that balance for her and her husband can prove to be a little difficult. But then you add on top of that, adding in an ex and what that does between her best friends, which are played by Wilson Bethel and Ryan Michelle Bathe, 2 amazing actors. And then the people around her who see her kind of, you know, taking these missteps. So it happens in the courtroom, as you can see in this episode that airs tomorrow. And I think that the fans just really love seeing Lola a little undone, even though they are already dragging me on Twitter. And so I'm worried.
Really?
I am so worried. They're like, who is this man? Get him out of there. Your husband is good. I mean, they have ownership. Our fans are amazing.
They have your back. They have your back. You have your own beehive.
We not stealing that moniker. I will not take anything.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yes, no.
Yes, but we have our risers.
You have your
risers.
Yes.
And they are literally ride or die. They wrote emails tweets,
and what do you
posts.
And so much of that is because of the representation. I mean, we just saw Ketanji Brown Jackson. She's now on the Supreme Court. What do you think it means, quickly, because we're running out of time, for young Black and brown girls to see you as this judge?
You know, I think if you see it, like we said, you can achieve it if you know that that's possible. And for it to happen on television reaches so many audiences, to then have that real life you can touch, seeing a first Black woman as a Supreme Court justice, that has to inspire the next generation.
Well, thank you so much, Simone Missick.
Thank
Season
you.
3 of All Rise airs Tuesdays on OWN. We'll be right back.